everyone, Sidewalk Runner here, Sidey for short, and thank you for joining me today. Last year, I was following a daily meal structure of mostly whole, lean, and clean foods. This change was inspired by the meal plans of some great bodybuilders and fitness trainers, like Evan Centopani, Juji Mufu, Brian Shaw, and Hannah Eden. After shifting my foods to more whole and basic ingredients, I noticed a boost in my energy, a good regulation in my weight, and even have gained a craving for clean foods that aren't loaded with preservatives, sauces, and seasonings. The catalyst for this massive change in my diet came from reading about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's meal and workout regimen he used leading up to his role in the 2014 film Hercules. Consuming the same foods he did during that time was an easy adjustment, but I was eating only half of the amount he was eating. So today, as a challenge to myself and a salute to The Rock for his inspiration, I'm on a mission to eat and train like Hercules for one day. How did it go? Let's find out. That was a lot of cooking, but it's finally done. The 12 labors diet, which you see before you. The only two changes that are going to be made is actually going to be, instead of halibut, I went with cod. It's still whitefish. And I didn't have time to get casein protein, but I went ahead and have another protein shake that I have available, so I went ahead and got that. Outside of that, everything is really faithful to the 12 labors diet. I'm just excited to get started tomorrow morning. Let's go. Right now I am the sleepy runner. Excuse me. So right now it is 3:53. I'm just about to finish my energy drink, and then we're going for 50 minutes of cardio, which is going to be a run. I have no idea how far I'm going to get, but I'm basically just going to go 25 minutes out, 25 minutes back. There is a path I know that is pretty well lit, so it should be a little easier, even though I'm going to have all my light gear on me. So, start of the day. It's going to be interesting. I also decided to go ahead and weigh myself. I'm at 258.4. I'm also going to weigh myself at the very end of the day, and I'm going to weigh myself tomorrow morning, and we'll see the difference and see if there's any significant change. I mean, especially after eating all this food. It'll be interesting. It is so damn quiet out here. Holy crap. And yes, I do have my light vest on, and you should too if you're night running. Just saying. There's a possum right there. Big guy. About 10 minutes in, and still feeling pretty good. I can feel the bang energy sitting in my stomach, but it's not that bad. Yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling. Okay, cardio workout is done, 50 minutes. I got about 4 miles in, and it is ridiculously humid outside, but it still felt pretty good. I'm not as tired as I usually am when I'm doing this in the afternoon. So, time for meal number 1. Gotta get through 8 of these today, so this will be interesting. Meal number 1. So meal number 1 is done, and I think that's going to be the hardest meal of the day because the steak was so chewy and the oats easily, oh man, I don't know how the heck you could eat those just plain. It's 5:26 right now. I'm going to actually wait a little bit to let my stomach settle, and then we're going to go hit the strength training, which will be in my little gym. The sidewalk slacker in his natural habitat. Workout's done. I burned probably close to 1,000 calories doing that. The toughest movement was easily the weighted lunges. Those were just hell on my legs. And of course I went ahead and ran, you know, for my cardio earlier. The easiest was really anything where I was pushing the weights overhead, like the shoulder press or anything. I'm just so used to those. I'm gonna shower up, get ready for work, and get ready for meal number 2. So how long did The Rock do this diet plan and workout for? Oh God. Alright, so I am showered, I am dressed, I am ready to go to work, and I had my 2 meals. It's going to be a chicken meal and a fish meal, and I'm going to have the chicken meal as soon as I get to work, and then the fish meal I'm going to have a few hours after, and then we're going to carry on with the rest of our day. So I walk out my front door, and I'm looking around and just like, I've been here before. It's just a lot more bright than it was. So, meal number 2 is a ton of chicken, a ton of white rice, and some broccoli. So meal number 2 is down. I have never had a tougher time eating white rice, but there we go. So next one's gonna be in a few hours. Let's go about our day. So tired. I mean, I do feel good, like, you know, I physically feel okay, but it's like my brain just wants to go to sleep. I think I might nap when I go home. In fact, I mean to. Alrighty then, meal number 3, which is cod, asparagus, and even more rice. So we have before us the first fish meal of the day, and this is in the one of the lounges because I don't want to torture my co-workers in the office. So let's dive right in. You know, I already had kind of a big belly. This isn't really helping. But it's a challenge, and I probably won't ever do this again, so I'm just gonna keep on rolling with the punches. And so far it has been actually fun. I'm actually happy I got up early this morning and did my workouts. All right, so I did my errand, I'm showered up, I'm home, ready to just relax. I'm gonna take a nap in a few minutes, but for right now, we have meal number 4, which is broccoli and chicken again, but this time we are greeted by our good friend, the potato. We're not doing rice this time. Good thing too, I need a change, man. That rice is just so much. So, let's dive in. You know, it is interesting because when I eat when I eat this meal, at the end of it, I'm gonna feel like full. But then like 2 hours later, it's like, okay, it's sitting in me, but yeah, there could be some room for more. So the next meal is going to be another fish meal. It's going to be, once again, cod, asparagus, and white rice. Following that's going to be the last steak meal. And then the final meal is going to be the ridiculous amount of egg whites. So it's going to be an interesting evening. But for right now, I am tired as all hell, so I'm going to take a quick little nap, and we're going to get back to eating. Fish and rice. All right, I've had my nap. I'm feeling pretty good, and we're on to the final fish meal of the day, which is the same as the last one, except this one has a little bit less rice, which still a bit daunting to me, but I'm gonna go ahead and just down this guy. And after this, we have 2 more meals, and we are rounding out this 12 labors diet. Let's go. Sidewalk snacker rooting for me. Isn't that right? Now that meal number 5's down, it's time for some parks. Because that's what you do after you eat a bunch of food. You watch parks. And I'd just like to point out that it's 6:43 and my quads are just destroyed. Every time I get up, it's just aching. All right, we are winding down for meal number 6. This is going to be the second to last meal. It's going to be steak and potatoes and a little bit of salad, which I have to prepare extra because I don't want to microwave the salad. At least I don't want to. I'm so sick of eating all this food. Why am I not a giant balloon? Meal number 6, steak, potatoes, salad. Perfect. If only I had some steak sauce. But that is not how The Rock ate it. He ate it plain, so we are going to do the same. One more meal. 10 egg whites, onions, mushrooms, peppers, protein shake, and lion's blood. It's been a hell of a day of eating, I tell you. I don't know how you do it, Rock. Finally, we are here, the final meal of the night. Before us, we have 10 egg whites with a bunch of onions, mushrooms, and peppers. And I also have my 30 grams of protein shake. And of course, the oh so special lion's blood. I was supposed to have this morning, but decided, you know what? At the end of an awesome day, and an awesome diet, and an awesome workout, I decided it would be best to have it tonight. So, here we go. All right, all foods down except for dessert, lion's blood. This has been a completely full day of eating and worked out in the morning. Total props to The Rock. I did this one day and I feel accomplished. I feel full, but he's going out there and he's working on movie sets all day and taking care of his businesses, and it's just, that's what he did every day for 22 weeks. And I just did it once, but I am glad that I did it. It was a really fun challenge, and that was just a lot of meal prep too. But either way, to The Rock, I salute you, my brother. Whew. 12 labors diet complete. Keep on running. Well, an entire day completely done, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I'm going to take my weight and see exactly where I sit. Right now I'm at 261.2, so I've gained 3 pounds over the course of today. But of course it's going to change because when I sleep I'm going to lose a bit more weight, and then we'll see where we stand. Alright, so that was a day of training and eating like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for his preparation for the movie Hercules. Now, I did my weigh-in this morning and I was actually a pound lighter than I was the previous morning. I don't get it either. So it seemed a little weird that I was eating so much more, but yet I was also burning so much more. I mean, yes, I took in about 4,500 calories of food, but I also burned a good amount, and my resting energy, which is if I was just simply existing. How much that burns my body naturally does. So I mean, I don't know if it was the quality of the food. I don't know if it was just simply I was feeding myself proper, because lately I have been struggling a little bit with trying to lose. I was basically staying in the same weight range, so I may actually be eating less food than I should be. The hardest part of this entire journey was eating every few hours. I mean, it sounds like, oh, it's delicious food, you get to eat a lot. But when you finally finish a meal and feel how full you are, and then you think, I gotta eat again in another 3 hours. And it's almost like your stomach kind of like finds extra room in the closet, like, yeah, we're full, but yeah, you can add more, put some more boxes in here. Again, I don't know how the heck I didn't gain like 12 pounds eating all this food. My ultimate takeaway from this whole thing is that it makes me think of what I'm currently doing and what I could be doing to be better later down the line. Because mind you, I just put my body through a ton of just unknowns. I, woke up ridiculously early. I ran what I would usually run on a given day. I then had a big breakfast. I then trained, a lot harder than I have in a long time in terms of strength training. And then the rest of the day, I was just eating a ton of food every few hours. and yet somehow I was able to lose weight at the next morning. I got a little bit of experimentation to do over the next few months. So thank you everyone for coming along in this 12 hours diet challenge with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you'd like to see me do other challenges that are worthy of the Sidewalk runner. And if I don't see you over there training and eating like the son of Zeus, I'll see you from the sidewalk. Keep on running.